We're underway at Old Trafford, third top against third bottom. Manchester United currently trailing Chelsea and Charlton in the early stage of the season. Rovers have just Everton and Sunderland below them. Pedersen with his first touches, tackled by O'Shea on the far side. Rovers will kick from left to right as we look towards the small corner where their fans are situated. Our fans are situated. There's probably 1,000 or so here. And Rovers might fancy a break now. Again, the pace of Bellamy, the object, it goes forward, and immediately the Rovers crowd are on the feet. Pedersen's made a good run through the middle. He plays it forward. Pedersen's onside. Dick off his back post if he can find him. Across the face, and it's through the striker's legs from a couple of yards. That should have been the opening goal of the game.
Well, I think there the only mistake was Morten Gam's Pedersen pinged that one in with such force. He just needed a delicate touch. I almost wonder whether Pedersen was trying to go for the deflection there, because he fired it in with such pace. It needed a delicate touch, and Rovers ripped open the Manchester United defence.
Wonderful move, Bellamy and Pedersen involved, but all it needed was a touch from Paul Dickoff. You just wonder how he's not got anything on that ball. O'Shea clears away from Pedersen. Good chest down by Ronaldo, and he flicks it infield. Nonchalantly, wasn't really looking where he was going, and hence he's given the ball away. Two-guy chips over the top. Bellamy will try and get there for Rovers. Left-hand side of the area, strikes it on the half volley, really. It's a wonderful attempt. Unfortunately for him, it was straight at Van der Sar. That was a measure of his confidence, though. Van der Sar kicks long upfield. Van Nistelrooy has just stood offside, but play goes on. Smith will pick up and try a shot from distance. A wonderful attempt. Friedel saves. Ronaldo still inside the area, trying to get to the byline across the face of goal. Brad Friedel, though, cuts it out. Well, first of all, a wonderful save, and then great awareness at the second time of asking to stop Ronaldo's cross. United's turn to come forward. End-to-end stuff. 12.5 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. Ronaldo left-footed into the area. Scores for United. That was their best chance, and maybe he should now have given them the lead.
Well, that was a wonderful move. It went from one end of the park to the other. Rovers attacking, and then suddenly the ball's bowled out to Alan Smith, who drifted a ball out to Ronaldo, and the cross came in, and quite honestly, you'd have put your money on Paul Scholes opening your account. He powered the ball to the right-hand side, the left-hand side of Brad Friedel's post. And it is end-to-end stuff.
I mentioned Rovers before not having won at Old Trafford for 43 years. It'll be a shock if they do. It'll also break a run that's the longest current run in the Premiership without an away win. It's 8 matches. The last time Rovers won away from home, it was back in March when they won by a single goal to nil at Everton. They've got defending to do here now. Again, a little bit of indecision. Finally cleared by Kizanishvili out for a United corner. Ronaldo will take from the left-hand side. A deep one into the middle. Smith arrives with a header. It's just over Brad Friedel's crossbar.
Now, whose job is it to mark Alan Smith? That's the second corner in succession that Alan Smith has cleanly met the ball, and this time he was just over the top of the goal. It's getting closer.
And Rovers more defending to do. Michael Gray making his first Premiership appearance for Rovers since the 23rd of October last year against Chelsea away. In a long time, many maybe thought we'd never see him in a Rovers shirt again. He's put the ball behind for another United corner, and yet again the danger man is Smith, and
Morten Gam's Pedersen.
Yes, I was about to say, have a look, see who's marking him. It's Morten Pedersen. Smith makes a run, it goes in towards Ronaldo. He heads across the face of goal. Van Nistelrooy with the back post. Any touch would have given United the opening goal. Thankfully, yet again, he's made no contact. Park coming forward, Ronaldo through to Van Nistelrooy, and again he's just wide. Brad Friedel was diving full length to his left. Heart in mouth moment for Rovers. Yet again, it's just inches wide. I think Mark Hughes and Mark Bowen will be out to try and sort Rovers' defence out. Neil cuts out a crossfield pass. Bentley immediately looks to come forward. He has Bellamy making a good run, and it's a wonderful ball. Dick off his back post. If he looks to pick him out, whip ball to the back post. Dick off! Great save from Van der Sar, who has denied Rovers taking the lead in this match. A wonderful opportunity. Maybe again Paul Dickoff should have given Rovers the lead. At the other end, defending to do now. Fletcher for United plays the ball across into the middle. Van Nistelrooy! He should have scored. None of the attackers on show. want to break the back of the net when chances are aplenty. Deary me.
Well, boring football. 2 cast-iron opportunities there, one at each end. And how did Paul Dickov fail to beat Van der Sar? Or more importantly, how did Van der Sar save from Paul Dickov? Because the cross was brilliant. And maybe the only mistake was Paul Dickov decided to go with his head.
This could be about 3-3 this game at the moment, couldn't it? Savage forward towards Bentley, gets Dickov involved. Central it goes towards Pedersen, he's after a runner. Bellamy is right-hand side, and that's where the ball will go. Dickov back post, he's looking for options. Whipped in, it's a decent delivery. O'Shea half away. Gray will strike for Rovers! Van der Sar parries away, and that was nearly a dream return to Premiership action for Michael Gray. He's never scored for Rovers, he won't come much closer than that.
Well, Van der Sar has once again kept United in this game. A stunning save earlier on from point-blank range from Paul Dickov, and this time a long-range effort from Michael Gray that Van der Sar could only punch up into the air. And
Gray moves away from Fletcher. Dickov comes short, appeals that he was fouled. Pedersen skips inside the area. Does he get a chance to shoot? He appeals that he was fouled. Bentley for Rovers, saved by Van der Sar. Another golden opportunity to take the lead, and the Dutchman has denied Rovers yet again. Well, 4 chances that on any normal day you would expect Rovers to put away. None of them have been taken. Should really be in the lead at Old Trafford. Bellamy trying to take on Richardson, appeals that he was fouled. The assistant on the near side, who was only about 6 yards away, didn't raise his flag. The referee saw that there was an infringement, and it will be a Rovers free kick.
Well, Rovers are doing nothing wrong here today,
apart from not scoring.
they're creating chances. Was it a penalty?
I'd have taken the chance. I'd rather have had the chance in hindsight, because Bellamy was able to Bentley was able to set himself and everything, and you know, he's gone for the side foot, and Van der Sar has saved. Wonderful opportunity. Rovers have a free kick. It's the right-hand side of the penalty area.
Time we scored from a free kick.
With his left foot will take. You wonder whether he might fancy a shot.
I think he fancies a shot here.
In the area. Bentley, Dickov, Bellamy, Nelson, Kizanishvili. The Norwegian will take it. It's whipped across the face. The head's come in! No one gets a touch though, and finally Rovers get the goal. Their wonderful players deserved, and it's Morten Gamst Pedersen who gives Rovers the lead. 33 minutes in, and it's Manchester United 0, Rovers 1.
Time we scored from a free kick. Well, Morten Gamst Pedersen's had a relatively quiet afternoon, but when he lined up there to take that free kick, you could see that he had one intention, and I thought he was going to go near post, but he decided to go far post. Van der Sar caught out, came out to meet the potential attack from the Rovers strike force. It went right the way through, and quite honestly, if Morten Gamst Pedersen hadn't scored, I'd have put my money on Ryan Nelson knocking that one in anyway.
Richardson doesn't look too convincing at left full back, but he's looked good going forward. He skipped away from Bentley all too easily. Now again he comes down the line. Paul Dickov there playing as right full-back, slides in, gets a foot on the ball,
just in front of the back
United throw. And that's how Rovers will have to defend if they want to keep this lead intact. Smith United comes forward. Van Nistelrooy inside the area, tries to go around Friedel. Still the ball inside the area. In fact, Michael Gray has let the ball go behind in the end. The most composed bit of defending. But it's behind for a Rovers goal kick. But there was worrying moments in there. Initially, I thought Ryan Nelson just had a little tug on the back of Ruud van Nistelrooy's shirt, and he's not one to normally stay on his feet when that happens. Then he tried to go around Brad Friedel. The Rovers goalkeeper must have got a touch and played it against the striker, because it's a Rovers ball. But at the moment, I think Rovers would be grateful for half-time. Rovers clear the ball forward. Again, O'Shea having to go back towards the corner flag. Dickov slides in for Rovers. Van der Sar under pressure from Bellamy. Finds Richardson on this left-hand side. Bentley puts him in turn under pressure. Neil wins it back for Rovers. It's space infield. Dickov's available. Paul Dickov from the 18-yard line on his right foot. Had a chance to open himself up and go for the curler. Didn't get the contact. And again, it's comfortable for Van der Sar. Brad Friedel will kick long upfield. That is half-time. A wonderful first half for Rovers. It's the boos that are ringing out around Old Trafford. Not from the Rovers fans, though. We're thoroughly delighted with what they've seen so far. It's Manchester United 0, Rovers 1. The change is made, though. Two guy off, Aaron McQueen are on. 45 minutes between Rovers and their first victory at Old Trafford in 43 years. It's going to seem like a very, very long 45 minutes.
A little surprised that Aaron McQueen is the one to come on rather than Stephen Reid.
I think if we were going to make a change, that would be the change, because Aaron will sit in front of the back four and he will hold Rovers midfield. Great tackle from Nelson on Park there. Slide comes in from both Savage and Smith. It falls on the edge area for Scholes. Ronaldo left-hand side of the box tries to clip it in. McQueen misses it for Rovers. Fletcher at the back post, lays it back towards O'Shea. Chance to cross, whipped in. McQueen with a low diving header clears the ball for Rovers. Dickoff picks up and tries to spread it to Bentley. Picked up by Richardson. Forward towards Scholes for United. Great save from Friedel. McQueen helps it away. A real chance within the opening 90 seconds of the second half for Manchester United to get back on level terms, and that was Brad Friedel's best save of the match. Smith slides in, keeps the ball in. Neal has fouled him. It's a Manchester United free kick. Just had too much of the midfielder's shirt there. On the far side, Bentley and Ronaldo now getting involved. And who's going to get done here? The Rovers midfielder is going to be booked for holding onto the ball. Nervous moments at the start of the second half, though, for Rovers. Can't clear the lines at the moment. Ronaldo will take the free kick from the left-hand side. Whipped in straight towards goal! How's he not gone in yet again? Friedel came, didn't get a touch. Van Nistelrooy, who looked as though all he had to do was get a right boot on the ball, and it was the equaliser, has missed it, and it skipped just wide of the left-hand upright. It's out for a Rovers throw, which Michael Gray will take. Infield he goes towards Pedersen again. He appeals for the free kick. There was definitely contact, and the referee does give Rovers the decision, and the Norwegian, as he has done a couple of times in this second half, stays on the ground rather gingerly, gets up. I think that might be his last action, actually. Stephen Reid, or maybe it might be David Bentley coming off, but Stephen Reid looks as though he's getting himself stripped on the near side. He won't mind being in the wards, Martin Pedersen, who scored the only goal of the game so far. Savage plays a short free kick in towards Bellamy, left-hand side area, across the face of goal. Van der Sar saves with his feet. It's out near side for a Rovers throw.
Well, that's neat work, free kick from Rovers. Certainly caught me by surprise. I wondered where it was going. But certainly Craig Bellamy didn't.
Quick thinking, though. Rovers are on the ball today. Ronaldo inside the Rovers half, finds Smith. Park comes short, tries to flick it forward. It actually hit a Rovers hand, but wasn't deliberate. The referee quite rightly allowed play to go on. It's still with the home side. Silvestre finds Rooney, looking to turn. He's away from Kizanishvili. Fancies a shot. No one out to charge him down. Rooney strikes. Van Nistelrooy's in there. Van Nistelrooy equalises for Manchester United. Rooney with the initial shot. Friedel couldn't hold. And the Dutchman pounced on the loose ball to round the keeper and slot it into the unguarded goal. And midway into the second half, it's Manchester United 1, Rovers 1.
Well, that's a terrible, terrible shame for Rovers, because it was a relatively weak effort from Wayne Rooney there. And there was no tracking back with Van Nistelrooy.
Barnsley will take quickly. Ferdinand forward now, leaving things one-on-one at the back. If Rovers could steal the ball now, the long one forward towards Bellamy is on. Ferdinand inside the area, tries to chip it towards the back post. All he needed to do was square it, and solely someone would put it into an empty goal. But Rio Ferdinand, who's never scored for Manchester United, did he go for a shot there? Was it the chip, trying to catch out Brad Friedel? An escape for Rovers. I still think there might be a few nervous moments before the final whistle. A long kick forward. Emerton heads on. Bellamy trying to get in for Rovers. Battling away against Silvestre inside the area. Goes to ground, and it will be a Rovers corner. Appeals, in fact, for a penalty by Craig Bellamy. I think we're still waiting what are we waiting for here? The referee is going to have a word with both players.
Well, the linesman signalled the corner.
The linesman's given, what I can't understand, the assistant referee is quite clearly flagged for a corner, and yet it looks as though a goal kick has been given. The referee has had a word with Craig Bellamy and Kieran Richardson. Mark Hughes can't believe it. McQuaino should clear for Rovers. Looks right outside for Emerton, puts him under a bit of pressure. And can he keep the ball in? Just about does. Forward it goes towards Bellamy. Takes a touch. He might be able to get round Silvestre. Pedersen is back post if he can spot him. Reed's also in the area. Forward towards Pedersen. Ferdinand puts it high in the air. Bardsley should head away. Gray will give chase for Rovers. Scholes, though, has picked up. He's under pressure, having to go back towards his own goal. Gray intercepts, finds Pedersen in the area! And it's 2-1 to Rovers with just 10 minutes remaining. Comical defending from Manchester United, clinical finishing from Rovers, and it's 2 for Morten Pedersen, 2 for Rovers. Manchester United 1, Rovers 2.
Well, a great work there from Michael Gray. I never say die attitude. That ball was lost to all intents and purposes, but Michael Gray decided to press, and the ball, when it came to Morten Gams Pedersen, took what to me was possibly the most difficult option. He went high, he went near post, and he went to the back of the net to give Rovers a 2-1 lead.
Short one to Ryan Giggs, faced by Reed on his right foot, tries to cross, blocked by Stephen Reed. Giggs has another chance to get the ball in. Has Scholes available, left-hand side of the area, might fancy a shot, it's just chipped in towards Van Nistelrooy. Friedel gets a punch, Rooney will strike, it's wide of goal, and it will be a Rovers goal kick, but the immediate concern is for 2 players. I think Zurab's in the walls again, both him and Ruud Van Nistelrooy go to ground. Looks like it might well be a clash of heads. I think United are half appealing for a penalty in there as well. 60 seconds remaining. Again, it goes long upfield. McQuaino heads away to this near side. Ronaldo will keep the ball in. Faced by Gray. Cross right-footed. Ferdinand rises with a header. Great touch by Kizanishvili. Giggs blazes over the crossbar. And that might well be Manchester United's last chance gone. Bellamy will get there for Rovers. Possession is with the away side. The lead is with the away side. Bellamy and Reed playing a bit of keep ball on the far side. The slide comes in from Giggs. The ball is out for a Rovers throw. There won't be time to take it. The final whistle goes. Brad Friedel punches the air in delight. The Rovers players salute the fans. A famous victory at Old Trafford. 43 years we've waited for this moment. 2 goals from Morten Gams Pedersen. The first in the 32nd minute, direct from a free kick. The winner with just 10 minutes remaining, smashing the ball into the roof of Van der Sar's goal. In between, Ruud Van Nistelrooy had equalised for Manchester United. But it's a famous afternoon for Rovers. They've won at Old Trafford for the first time in the Premiership. It's finished Manchester United 1, Blackburn Rovers 2.
Yeah, I thought they were exceptional today. We had to be brave. We had to be brave in possession and out of possession. We needed to go with the plan that we had and apply ourselves, and we did that. I thought the players were absolutely superb the way they approached the game. They're really positive, and you have to be mentally strong here and physically strong. And we stood up to the second half when they obviously got back into the game. And I think any other team under that circumstances, having got their noses in front for so long and then having an equaliser against them, I think a lot of teams would have gone under, but we showed great character, bounced back again and got our noses in front and really deserved the win today.
And this is the first time in 43 years Blackburn have come here and won at Old Trafford. What kind of achievement is that for the players?
I didn't know that before you mentioned it now, so it's, yeah. I hope the people remember the game for how all the players played together, how brave it was, and we never gave up, and we did a good game.
We're absolutely delighted. I mean, it's a difficult place to come. 60-odd thousand here, full house. Manchester United trying to get back in the Premiership race, and you have to stand up and be counted. And each and every one of the players did that today.
Oh, very, very happy. But I think very satisfied as well, because we came out here to try to attack United as much as possible, which I think probably surprised everyone in the country. Even United, they had a lot of possession, obviously, but I think we had very, very good chances, and we probably had the best of the chances cut out in the game.
You went with 2 up front. Some people may thought that was a bit of a risk. You obviously didn't think so.
No, I just felt today that we had players on the pitch that were causing the problem. We recognised that there were areas that we could have some joy at. Felt that when they when they lose possession that maybe they're a little bit loose, and I thought we could break quickly on them, and that's certainly how the first half panned out. And on another day we probably would have gone in the greatest scoreline in at half time. But second half, obviously you expect them to come out and put you under pressure, which obviously happened. A little bit fortunate with the goal that they scored, but we bounced back, and I think that shows the character of the team and their will today, and the belief that they would get something out of this game.
They are a good side, one of the best sides in Europe, so we know they are good, but we never give up. We was working hard, and we didn't we didn't went down with our head. We were bright in our mind, and know we will get chances, and we try to play. And if you been and even more luck, we can get some really big chances in the end too. So, but I'm glad we get a second goal and we win. So we needed that.
I've had wonderful times here, and it's a club close to my heart, and always will be. So, but that doesn't really change my desire to get 3 points for Blackburn Rovers. I'm absolutely thrilled that we've been able to come here, be really positive, and show everybody what we can do. We've taken a lot of criticism in last year, to be perfectly honest. The vast majority of it unwarranted, and I think we proved a lot of people wrong today.
I'm sure you know you've made a bit of history today, the first Premiership win here at Old Trafford, and the first here for 43 years.
Is it? Well, I knew it was a long time since we last had a good win here, so it's not before time. I think everybody, certainly from the Rovers end of this part of the world, would be very happy with the way we played, and a great performance, great result. We're delighted.